Now, there's something very interesting here for those of you who pay close attention to the Sanskrit verses. There's actually embedded in the grammar of this verse is an extremely important philosophical point, one of our most important philosophical points, which is not stated, but it's just embedded. It's there in the grammar of this verse. So if you can guess what that is, you can win valuable prizes. Okay, I'll tell you. Rama Krishna. So the compound word Rama Krishna, which becomes, if you're looking at the verse in your own book, Rama Krishna, the U changed to V. That's just a phonetic adjustment. But the actual word, compound word, is Rama Krishna, which is the dual form. So, in other words, the dual form is used to make clear we're not talking about one person named Rama Krishna, thank God. Anyway, so Rama Krishna, two people named Rama and Krishna. So grammatically, it must be two people. And yet, these two people are referred to as one person. In other words, as this dual form, as this dual avatar, as Rama and Krishna, the one Lord, removed the earth's burden. And the importance of this philosophically is that we are monotheists, which means one goddess. There's one God. Balaram is not a different person. Because of Balaram, Krishna plays these different parts so well. Like when Krishna is being Balaram, talk about method acting. When Krishna takes the part of Rama, Balaram, or Ramchandra, or any of his innumerable avatars, he really becomes that person, as they say in Hollywood. He really takes on that person, that identity. And yet, we should not be fooled into thinking that Balarama and Krishna are actually two different people. Because if they were two different people, we would not believe in one God. And that would bother me very much, because I was brought up as a monotheist, and not as a Trinitarian, by the way. I was brought up as actually an actual monotheist. And I really believe that's true. I'm convinced there is one God. And so since Balaram is God, and Narayan is God, and Vishnu is God, and a whole bunch of other people are God, and we are monists, they're all Krishna. You see this very clearly in Krishna Leela. For example, when the gopis were looking for Krishna, in order to curb their pride, disappeared from the rasa dance, and then the gopis were madly searching for Krishna, and so he disguised himself as Narayan. In other words, it's not that Narayan is somebody else. Krishna pretended to be Narayan. He assumed his own form as Narayan. But then when the gopis just looked at him, they were suspicious, and he couldn't hold the form. It's like, it's almost like if you have let's say you're hiding from a good friend, or let's say you're hiding from a girlfriend, and then, she comes and looks at you, and you just like burst out loud. You can't hold your disguise. It's just, you can't do it, because someone is just looking you right in the eye, and they know who you really are. And so then Krishna again appeared as Krishna. But the point is that we are monotheists. There is one God. Krishna expands himself, as it said, Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Ananta Rupam. He has innumerable forms, but he's one. There aren't two gods. Advaita means there are not two supreme gods. There's only one. And that's clear even in the grammar here. Rama Krishna Viti Bhuvo Bhagavan, singular, Aharad Varam. So, as far as talking about Krishna Balaram, we spend our whole lives doing that